So it's him, and I should have known from his nickname. His nickname was Zero. So there's me and Zero, and my security guy who was called the Doberman, you know, and one other guy, and we get on this catamaran, and we're heading out, and I'm thinking, this is really not a good idea. And as we're going out, another one is coming in, and they say to us, be really careful, the tides are incredible, and we couldn't get back in. So as we're going out, I start to have a panic attack. I'm looking, and the shore's getting further and further away. And I go, what the hell am I doing? So I did something really smart. I jumped off the catamaran. You know, I figured I don't want to be eating turtles, and I don't want to be trying to, you know, catch seagulls. So jumped off the ship and tried to swim in. But being a kid from the city, I didn't realize you have to swim with the shoreline and try to go in diagonally. So I'm fighting the currents trying to go in, and I'm getting nowhere except exhausted. I'm stepping on sea urchins that are going into my feet, and it's just like a nightmare. And finally I see some surfers, and I say to one of them, hey, you know, I'm having trouble getting in. And they go, get the fuck out of here. So I'm watching it as I'm beginning to fade because I'm getting exhausted. And meanwhile, my security guy is also in the water with me, because after I dove in and I'm here and the catamaran's going that way, I went, don't just stand there, jump in. So he jumped in, so we're both drowning. So at some point, I'm going, wow, everybody on the shore is having a great time. I can see everybody, they're playing, having a great time. I go, I'm dying out here. I'm gonna die out here, and life goes on. And it's really interesting when you're in a position where you really see life coming to an end, and it doesn't affect anybody else, and you begin to realize just how unimportant you are in the world. But luckily for us, the guy who rents the catamarans on the shore had binoculars. So he came out with a boat, and they hauled us out, and you know, I'm laying on the bottom of the motorboat, and they took us in, and I could barely walk because I had all these sea urchins in my feet. So I get up to my room, and you can try pulling them out, but they're almost like a mineral, like a stone. They're purposely like that, so you can't pull them out. The sea urchin protects itself by embedding these spikes in you, and they don't come out, they just break. So I called down to the front desk, and I say, I stepped on a sea urchin, what do I do? And he goes, you pee in the sink and you put your foot in it. And I'm thinking, very funny, asshole. As it turned out, 10 minutes later, I'm in the sink with my foot. And it worked.